Bring me back. Hello, y'all. I am, hey, Jazzy. What's up, everybody in Instagram land? Yeah, I put some sparkles on me today. I put some sparkles on today. I never use, this. I put some sparkles on this thing. Sparkle and shine. Sorry. Facebook. Everybody that's watching this. Hey, Angela. Everybody that's watching this on Facebook on my 3 Facebook pages, and YouTube and Instagram. Y'all, thank you for being here. Hey, Michael and Mr. International, Calissa. Who else I got on here? Antoine Deaver. Hey, Deaver. Lisa. I mean, everybody that's on here right now who logged on, logged up, and came right back. Hey, Lewis, we got some celebrating to do, y'all. Massive love to all of my soldiers, y'all. Michael Panzarino. I got a lot to talk about today. I'm gonna sip. Thank you, Atina. You looking good too, girl, by the way. Looking very good. Not that you weren't always gorgeous, but I'm just saying you look real good. Hey, Antonio. I say this. It's another Antonio. Y'all, it's 6:07. I got a lot to talk about. I got to tell some truth. I can't wait to hear your opinions about my truth. How my song came to be. It comes out at midnight. I figured I'd do tonight like how it all began because it's been a while since I've put out original music. It's funny when because you know your girl got a record deal now. Yay! Pew, 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 pew. And I want to share some things with y'all. And it's funny to me because my album is done. And hey, question, can we buy the song if we aren't a paying app customer? Yes, I'll tell you how to do that. Tanisha Bell, I got something for you, beautiful. I checked in with my soldiers' headquarters, Tanisha, and they want to do a benefit for you. We'll talk about that later, though. So just know we're my soldiers are paying attention, and they saw what happened to you, and they want to help. Just know that, Tanisha. As soon as it happened, I got messages, and it's gonna happen. So are you going to do the Duran Duran Festival in September? We miss you. I'll talk about that too. I miss Duran Duran too. I got a lot to say, y'all. So I see the numbers are coming in. It's weird. I've been trying to gauge this starting at 7:00 versus 6:00 thing on Thursdays now. So far so good. The numbers were higher when we did 7 p.m. But who cares? Everybody rewatches it. I don't care. As long as you rewatch it, watch it, and share it. But as I was saying, I want to tell y'all some truths. Tell y'all how my song came to be. As I started saying, since I started this record deal, they thought that my original song was a cover song. So that's a good thing. Nope. And I said that because it's been a long time. For those who are new to Naked Truth Thursday, I started doing Naked Truth Thursday a long time ago now because people would say that they knew my music and my resume, but they didn't know who I was as a person. So I got my glass of wine. Tonight is a bottle. I got my glass of wine. And I had 14 songs on my album, and I went live every week on a Thursday night and told my naked truth about how the song came to be. The heartbreak, the heart growing, and love lost, love found, you pissed me off, or whatever the song or what the real story behind it was. And so today I'm going to do that for my song that comes out at midnight, which is called Everything to Me. Yay! And although it's a love song, it's kind of controversial these days. But before I get to that, toast it up with your girl. I already started. I didn't drink. I ain't drank yet. But I had my bottle popping ready for my wine. I'm doing wine. You know it's a wine. Truthfully, truthfully. That's right. You're all that I need. I can't let you go. No, I won't let you go. I can't let you go. Hey, okay, Mr. No, I haven't even had a drink yet. Okay, focus. Because I got some talking to do. Cheers to, I started Naked Truth Thursdays 4 or 5 years ago now. 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 4 years. Cheers to 4 years of you and us telling the truth. Here goes another one. New music. Pew, 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 pew. That's for you, Calissa. Man, I ain't pull up on my computer. I'm about to pull it up on my computer. I'm gonna hit the real pew 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 for you one time tonight, y'all. Cheers, y'all, to life and to keeping it moving one way or the other. Whatever you're sipping on, water, champagne, beer, orange juice, I don't care. So I'm gonna play my acapella for y'all tonight. I'm gonna talk about the lyrics tonight. I'm gonna tell y'all the story tonight. And as I said, this is very controversial to some, not to all, but to some. And I can't wait to hear your opinions about what I have to say because I'm a professional. And my opinion matters. I'm a professional at nothing, FYI. Always a student, always a student. All right. So get your questions ready. And y'all ready to get into it? Wait. I'm going to start off by playing the acapella for you guys so you can hear the words first. You hear it first. It comes out at midnight to everyone who's already ordered it. My God, Lord knows. Look, if you haven't, you can go to my website, aaronstevensonmusic.com, and order it right now. You can save it on Spotify. Not can, I need you to. Save it on Spotify, save it on iTunes, Apple, Google Play, Amazon, any of those things. Like, not right now, but after we're done. So for now, tequila shot with a slice of orange dipped in cinnamon. Let's have some fun, y'all. I'm excited. So here we go. Here goes the acapella to my song, Everything to Me. Instagram, you won't be able to see the visual, but you'll be able to hear it, okay? In Instagram, while it's playing, I'm going to go get the charger for my phone so that it doesn't die. But everybody else, you hear it first. Just the acapella. You got to buy it to get the music first. Okay, I'm just saying. But what Erykah Badu says, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive. Not really about my shit. Not really sensitive about it, but I care about it. Because I care about it, I really want you to hear the words. So here goes the acapella. That's why. Okay. Here we go. It's more than a notion, you do it for me. I stand on the shoulders of a one-man army. Your heart, it lights a fire in me. You give me more than I ever knew that I needed. Oh, you're everything to me. Oh, you're everything to me. Do you know it? They see me, but I see you. If the world only knew the charm of your power, oh, the magic you do beside me. You guide me, whispering words that ring out.
I love you.
You light me, energize me. Now I'm a rose in full bloom. Oh, you're everything to me. You're everything to you. You're everything to me. Do you love everything to me? A ship can't sail without wind. If there's no beginning, there's no end. So if all we have is this life, I thank God we got it right. With you I go to sleep at night, anticipating the sunrise, to look into the dreamy eyes and tell you once again you're mine. You're everything to me. I'll say it over and over again. You're everything to me. Everything to you. Everything to say I'm all that I am, but you are everything to
My
me.
king.
They see me, but I see you. If the world
You're everything.
You are everything to
You
me.
know it. Oh,
You, you are.
Oh, so Instagram, I'm sorry, I was talking all over the music. I was like, Aaron, shut up. People trying to listen. Hey, y'all. Okay. So y'all hear it first. Let me just go ahead and get to this thing. All right. Here we go. I'll play it again at the end so you can hear it again. Let's talk. Naked Truth Thursday, my single, Everything to Me. I got a lot to say, and I got about 45 minutes to get it in and to answer some questions. So, mhm. What you guys just listened to is the raw vocals straight out of my computer. Those weren't the mixed and mastered vocals. That was literally what I sang into that microphone, right? And it matters because I decided to come. Well, I'm. Let me make sure I say this too. I think it's important, whatever you're doing as an artist, painting, drawing, recording, whatever it may be. I think it's extremely important for you to know who your audience is, right? So you're just not all over the place. Lesson learned. With my first album, 14 songs, I said whatever I wanted to, whatever genre the music came out to be. But it was my first baby. And I was in my mid 30s when I recorded it. And a classic case of being a background singer who can sing rock, R&B, jazz, hip hop, clap, whatever. I can sing it. That's not me bragging. That's literally me saying I can sing whatever I want this voice to sing. Gospel, of course, born, I ain't nothing but a gospel kid in the first place. However, the point is, um, I was in my mid 30s when started working on that album and it came out, right? So I could still do a little bit of extra little youthful things. With this song, it's a prelude to what's to come and how and where I want to live musically. Yes, I've grown a little bit, a lot of it, kind of on the outside, but on the inside, I'm still a kid, I think, at heart. However, um, it's more smooth. I wanted to tap into the softer side of me and into that softer side of my voice because all those who know I've sung for Janet Jackson, when you hear other songs that I've done, people are always like, "How did you sing for Janet Jackson with that big old voice that you have?" Um, that's because it is there, and I wanted to tap into it. I didn't want to yell at y'all. I kind of want to, and yes, I'm blurring the lines between smooth jazz and R&B, but that's really where I want to live. I want to make music that anyone, any color, any age, like a time when the Sades ruled the airwaves on R&B, on alternative music, on smooth jazz. That you could turn it on. Janet even did it. You could hear her on jazz stations. You could hear her on R&B stations. You could hear her on rock stations. Like that's what I want to tap into, and that's the kind of music to me that has no color, it has no age. It has no boundaries. You could even and make a dance remix, but that's where I want to live musically. So that's how you hear the softer side. However, my music will always remain honest. It will always remain soulful. I can't let go of my soul now. No matter what I do, I gotta put a okay. How would Aaron do it? But let's talk about the concept of the song. Here's where the controversy comes in. It's twofold. I'm not cool with the state of the world or the state of the music industry. Of our music, not the industry. I'm sorry, of music right now. I'm not cool with it. Um, Let me start off by saying this is Naked Truth Thursday. You know, I always tell the truth, never to offend anyone. I'm a Black woman, so I understand what it means to want to be respected, right? I say that to say that I have gay best friends. I have one of my sisters is gay. I have gay family members. Uh, but I'm not cool with what the world is trying to do right now with blurring all the lines. Um, and to me, love who you love. Please love with all your might, with all your heart. Please give everything that you got to the person that you love, right? So I need to make sure I make these things clear before I get going. I am not against any of it. Do what you do. It is not my place to judge nobody who you sleep with. First of all, it ain't my doggone business. As long as you're a good person, that's all this humanly body of Aaron seriously cares about. Okay, just be a good doggone person. Okay, done. Next topic at hand. Let's also talk about gender roles reversing, and then I'm going to get into the lyrics of my song. Times aren't like what they once used to be, where women were with their heads covered up, with sheets down to their ankles. Don't show your body. Don't look at a man in their eyes. All we do is have babies. Times have changed. Because to be quite honest, and let me start also make this comment. I have 6 brothers. I have brothers. I have strong male influence, and that may be part of my problem. However, this is why I say y'all gonna have comments. Y'all gonna have comments. It may be part of my problem because the men in my life brought me up to be who the hell I was supposed to be. Meaning all that I am. Don't hold back your tongue. Stand up, hold your own air, and speak how you feel. Don't back down for nobody. In fact, I grew up always having to have the last word or the last punch. Okay, so I'm still that way to this day, and I'm saying that to say that gender roles have changed a lot. I'm sure a lot of y'all can attest to that, where women are very dominant. Women are breadwinners. Women are making money. Women are holding it down, so much so it's so many movies about it now, where they got the women trying to find a man, and the man can't live up to the millionaire status that the woman is, or this boss level. So she ends up waiting until she's 55 years old to find a man to marry, because she got this checklist of things, this unrealistic standard of a man that's maybe a dime a dozen these days, because times have changed. With that being said, let me talk about number 3. There were a lot of people who ain't like my husband. And I didn't care, because I knew what he was to me, what he was gonna be to me. And he didn't do anything to nobody. My husband didn't do nothing to nobody. My husband was one of the coolest dudes on the planet. But it was issues with him being white, maybe initially issues with him making less money than me. Naked Truth Thursday. Now, don't get it twisted. My husband ain't broke. My husband works. My husband makes money. My husband invests, and he takes great care of me. In fact, people can't, especially guys, when they try to hit on me. Thank you, Diva. Diva said, yes, he is cool. Thank you, brother. Yeah, my husband is a G, and I'm going to talk about him because in this song, I praise him. I'm going to keep talking and also praise God. I'm going to keep going. So stay with me with this. And so it's kind of like, as I was saying, my husband does well for himself. Oh, that's what I was saying. Like guys who still try to hit on me, right? They can't figure out why I chose him. They can't figure out, because they like, he ain't black, and I'm pro-black. 2, he ain't rich. I'm going through with all this, y'all. Stay with me, because I know y'all gonna have some questions when I'm done. He ain't filthy rich, because people see my resume and my lifestyle and think that that's what I'm supposed to be with. And he's cool as shit. He's really funny too. Corny, and I tell him when his jokes are bad. But hey, my baby sister on here. Hey, baby girl. And I was just talking about you. Yeah, kind of. I didn't say your name, but yeah, I get into that. So it's they can't figure out why. Now let's talk about the song. The lyrics say, and the lyrics say, it's more than a notion. You do it for me. Meaning me, for me. I don't give a shit what nobody else has to say. Pardon me, wine. I really don't care. It took me when I was younger, I would hear those songs that say stuff like me and you against the world, or I don't care what mama say, daddy say, no, ooh, oh, such a good man, yeah. You know, those kind of songs and oh, them old ones, right? It's more than a notion. You do it for me. I stand on the shoulders of a one-man army. Let me tell y'all right now. I'll admit it and I say it, and this is why I started talking about the what's going on in the world right now, and them trying to break down the family unit and blur all these damn lines and everybody. Listen, I had a strong daddy, my stepfather. I had a strong daddy, I got strong brothers, and I chose a strong husband. My husband, men, all the men that are on here right now. If you're listening right now, all the men right now, I should start my conversation again by saying you are still necessary and you are needed. Okay, you are appreciated and you are loved. Okay, I don't care what this world is attempting to do with these lines and genders and breaking down households, and I don't care what they try to say. Men, we still need you to be strong. So as I say, I am a strong black woman, forget black, woman who successful woman who stands on the shoulders of the one man in my life. Because I'm nothing. Everything that y'all have seen, my life became so elevated. And there are a couple who can attest to this. He brought out the best in me. He absolutely brought out the best in me. I stand on the shoulders of a one-man army. His heart, my husband's heart, he's somewhere at the gym. He ain't even around. So this is really me talking to y'all. His heart lights a fire in me. The way he loves, the way he gives, the way he cares, the way he tells me the truth, because my husband don't lie. Okay? He doesn't lie. Whether we like it or not, he does not lie. His heart, it lights a fire in me. The second verse is going to tie it all in. And the bridge, because the bridge, you know, the bridge is the secret to the whole song, right? Your heart, it lights a fire in me. You give me more than I knew that I needed. Why do I say that I knew that I needed? Because, listen, and a lot of people could attest to this. I'm traveling, I'm living my dream, doing what I need. You know, women, we got these checklists. We got, as I mentioned earlier, these checklists of what the young man needs to have, needs to make, needs to look like, blah, 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 where he needs to live. He needs to have a degree. He needs to, come on, y'all know, come on, talk to me. I know y'all know these lists. I know y'all know his body needs to look like this. Okay. What his skin, his smile, the way he love his mama, all those things, right? But when you find someone that actually gives you more than what you thought that you needed, don't let it go. Don't let it go. No matter what that list looks like, please take that from me. And then it says, oh, you're everything to me. Oh, you. Second verse, you're everything to me. Second verse, here's where it says, they see me, meaning all of you. You see me, but I see you, meaning I see him. Because when you see this powerhouse on stage, meaning me, dancing and prancing with them high heels and doing whatever the spirit tell me to do, they see me, but I see him. If the world only knew the charm of his power, the magic that he does. Beside me, come on, Bible scholars. Woman walks behind, back, in the front, whatever. Beside me, gender roles. Because you know, they say, you know, this is a woman saying a man is beside her. Ooh, not too cool for some people. Beside me. Hey, come in. I'm talking about you. I'm on camera. Oh, man. His shirt says, sex, sandwich, sleep. That's my husband, y'all. No. Hey. Are you doing the whole hour? Kinda. Okay. Beside me, you guide me, whispering words that renew. Because this is what he does to me all the time. That's why I say that chick on stage, y'all see, we have this. If y'all ever see us do like this, y'all want to know what we saying to each other? We say, paddle the belly. That's what he tell me. Paddle the belly, paddle the belly. That's in my ear. That's the guy in my ear. E, you got this. No, I know you're tired, but you got to go be great. E, baby, I know you want to go to sleep, but you got to go say hi to them people. You got to go shake those hands. Baby, I love you. I love you. I love you. Hey, I know you want to eat that today, but I know you trying to wear that. See, and I'm not joking when I say that. We have this thing where we have to it's called communication and learning how to communicate to separate the manager versus the husband, because my husband better appreciate the fat everywhere on my body. My manager better not let me walk out there looking a mess. Put on something that's going to make sense. Don't be going out there looking crazy. But I need. So in my ear, keeping me together. This is why I say, and when I tell y'all that no one does this stuff alone, I really, really mean that. Okay. And he'll beside me, you guide me, whispering words that renew. And if you listen closely in the song, you're gonna hear I made him come in and record it. That's literally him saying, I love you in the song. He was dirt sleep too. I love you. It didn't matter because that's what I needed. And you light me, energize me. Now I'm a rose in full bloom. Because here's the truth. I'm already a rose. Women, you're already a rose. But it takes water, it takes sunlight, it takes the proper food, right? To make any plant bloom, right? Talk to me, science people. We all know this. You got to water it. You got to let the sun rays, that vitamin D get on it, and then it begins to bloom. But a rose is still a rose, right? It'll sit there unless it's properly nourished. So that's why I say, I am a rose. Can't nobody take that away from me or from you. I am a rose. But now I'm in full bloom because he lit me, he energized me. You get that? He fed me, all those things. Poured into me. Now I'm a rose in full bloom. Oh, you're everything to me. Now let's get to the bridge, right? The bridge says, a ship can't sail without wind. Guess what? A ship can't sail without wind. It may sit there though. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Listen to what I'm saying to you. A ship can't sail without wind. The wind beneath my wings, that whole thing. A ship can sail without wings. It just may take a little longer. May take some detoured routes, a lot more hard work with it trying to get to your destination, to where you're trying to go. But if that sail got some wind behind it, smooth sailing, right? Pew, get there. A ship can't sail without wind. If there's no beginning, there's no end. If there's no beginning, the circle of life. Wedding bands also, the circle of life. If there's no beginning, there's no end. So if all we have is this life, because that's all we got right now, until I'm so glad and I thank God we got it right. With you, I go to sleep at night. I can't tell y'all how many guys I dated and left because I couldn't sleep at night. Wonder where they were, who they were with, what they was doing, what club they was at, how much money they was spending, who they on the phone with, who they texting. Y'all know how that is. I don't think that's called a relationship. I don't think that's a healthy relationship to be in. That ain't cool. It ain't fun. It ain't love. How do you live like that? So I said, with you, I go to sleep at night, anticipating the sunrise. Another day to look into those dreamy eyes, because I know I love eyes. Eyes never lie. Don't listen to what nobody says. Listen to what. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. Say, what you trying to say? To look. It's called stress, Calissa. That's right. It's called stress. Ain't nobody got time for that stress that make you get old faster. Heart problems and wrinkles and every. We all got a lot of life to live. Get to happy. I tell people that all the time. Get to happy. And get rid of that list, girls. Get rid of that list. Get somebody that you love, no doubt, but that you can go to sleep at night With you, I go to sleep at night anticipating the sunrise to look into those dreamy eyes and tell you once again, you're mine. I've mentioned this before on my previous Naked Truth Thursdays, but man, y'all, I used to have a problem with telling a guy that I loved him. I didn't know how to, and I'm a love bug. I'm all about the love. But it wasn't the most frequent thing that I would say to a guy. Um, and I mentioned this before. It was a guy that I used to date, and he told me, well, he did a lot of things that he didn't have to do because I didn't ask him to be. I didn't even ask to be with him, but he did it anyway. And he told me that his reasons for doing it was because, or cheating, if you want to call it cheating, was he said he didn't know that I loved him, or I never told him that I loved him. Anywho, if that's what you want to live with, then okay. However, I took that lesson though. And now I tell him, because he's worthy of it. Don't be giving all your juices and your love away to people that ain't worthy, okay? That's another thing. That's for me, that's always been my safe haven. Making sure that someone was worthy or that I wanted whatever I had to give or take. Not just being all willy-nilly about, because we're all worth something. And there's a price for go to the store. There's a price for it, ain't it? Them stores don't just give it away. Why do you? So whoever you're giving your love to, your heart, your kisses, your time, whoever you're giving that stuff to, make sure that they're worth it. Because then you'll enjoy it and it won't feel like a chore or something you have to do, or it won't be this painful thing that you're doing. And then you turn around and be like, why did I? And you weren't getting anything in return. So just pay attention. Pay attention. Make it worth your while too, not just somebody else's. Anywho, but now I tell them all the time, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. To look into those dreamy eyes and tell you once again that you're mine. Oh, you're everything to me. Then I said over and over again, you're everything to me. My favorite song and lyric in the whole song says, I'm all that I am. In the midst of being able to tell somebody else that they are everything to me, I'm also going to say, I'm all that I am. But you're everything to me. Because all that you are, this is why they say, and I don't mean with any, let's take a man or a woman out of this situation. Let's just talk about you, right? You as a person, man, woman, you as a person, whatever you are. As I was talking about that rose, each and every single last one of you are what you are. You are what you were created to be. God brought you here. That fingerprint is only yours. You are what you are. Your talents, your gifts, your wisdom, your knowledge, whatever you are, it's yours. And can't nobody take that away from you unless you allow someone to strip it from you. And even if you allow someone to attempt to strip it from you, it's still there because it's who you are. Don't ever forget that. So when we get depressed or sad or feeling like I'm not worth anything anymore, yes, you are. That's just like, put it this way, the many times I've tried to quit singing, the many times I've tried to walk away. And then, but when you are what you are and you're created to do what you're supposed to do, it never goes away. It never goes away. That song would come on, I start singing, God dog, it's like an annoying itch that you have to scratch. So you are all that you are. And I say, but you're. Back to that rose, because even all that you are, you have to water your mind. You have to nourish your spirit. You have to nourish your soul, right? And that's why I'm going to take it away from a man. Let's just talk about life and who you are. To elevate you as a person, you have to feed all those things, mind, body, and soul. You got to feed it, nourish it, nourish it, nourish it, nourish it, because you are all that you are. Don't ever forget that. Okay. So that's why I say I'm all that I am. And it took me a minute to realize that. Most of y'all know my story when I had low self-esteem and never thought I was good enough, but I knew I had something, and a bunch of other things that I could mention and name. But I knew I had something whatever that thing was, is, was. But once I finally decided to say, screw it, this is it, boom, things just started to happen. And I encourage you to do that today too. Screw it. Be all that you are. Embrace all that you are. Take it all in stride. Your fat, your stretch marks, your pimples, your freckles, your who you're loving, who you're not loving, whatever. Embrace it. Okay? And live in your happiness, because that's when you begin to glow. So I say, I'm all that I am, but you're, meaning that guy. And then I say, I need you, my king, my angel. He is everything, absolutely everything to me. So those are the lyrics to the song. I wrote it going back to the top of this song, as I was talking about earlier. Again, I just feel like they're really doing a lot to break us down, from viruses and diseases to controlling all of us to, I mean, we can make this political. Y'all know what I'm saying, but not saying, to there's no such thing as a man or a woman, or a woman or a man, or men are supposed to be this, women are supposed to be that. Listen, I'll say it again. Women who are dominant, men, we still need you, because we are women. We are what they said. What is it? Men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Which one is it? Which one is it? I mean, hell, even in the gay community, most of the times you have the stud and the lady. I mean, so those roles are necessary, and they're gonna be there. So don't. I said it right. So it's never going to go away. That's a chemical makeup, right? That's what they say. It's a chemical make, X chromosomes and Y chromosomes. Let's talk science, right? But that doesn't mean that anyone is less than or more than. And in today's world, I just wanted to make sure that with everything they're trying to feed us and stuff us with, that men knew, and whomever you love, don't be afraid to tell them, April, I see you, girl. Y'all crazy. Brandon is the lady. Woman, me have no stud in my relationship. Y'all both cute. Okay, April. Okay. But you still have roles. You still have roles. And no matter what that role is, nobody's greater than the other. And you both need each other. Don't put nobody else down because they don't make as much money as you. Don't put nobody else down because you because one is more dominant or more successful, should we say, because you need each other. You know what I say this? Classic example. Let's make it more traditional for everybody who don't get it. Y'all want to know what I think one of the hard, and then we're gonna take some questions and comments. Do y'all want to know what I think one of the hardest jobs on the planet is to be? Some of y'all may agree, some of y'all may disagree. A housewife. I think being a housewife is one of the hardest things, one of the hardest occupations on the planet. It sure ain't for me. I tell you that. It's tough. And for the whoever the housewife or house husband, because those exist now. Yes, they do. What'd you say, Jay? I sure as hell couldn't do it. No, it's a lot of work to keep the house clean, to make sure that the money has been spent well, to take care of all the kids, to do all the grocery shopping, to do all the shopping, to do all the Christmas shopping, to go to all the PTA meetings, to take care of everybody else's kid, to keep yourself in shape and look like the housewife, because people gonna think because you ain't got no job, you supposed to be fine. Listen. It's a lot to be a house. And then especially if you're a housewife, depending upon how big your house is, because your husband making all that money, that's a lot. No time to yourself. No time to just go out and be a bad chick. I think being a housewife is one of the hardest things to do. So my point in this song, now, the other cool thing to this song is I found it very spiritual after I wrote the song. I co-wrote it with my girl Belle. She got what I wanted right off the top. I'll come back to Belle because last Thursday kind of went off the rails because of the Wi-Fi situation where I was. But I'm talking about Belle. Um, so I found myself. Here's the twofold or the double-sided point to the reason behind the lyrics of this song. I never write without praying. Any song you've ever heard from me, I've prayed about. Again, I don't care what you believe in. I just want you to be a good person. This is just what I believe in, right? And I believe in God, period. I don't believe in, I'll say it, religion. I believe in God. And so I found myself as I was writing, just I had it on repeat, just on repeat, repeat. And I found myself crying, bawling, crying, because it made me think about my mom. It made me think about my family. It made me think about my friends who have held me down, the ones that I can call, the ones who let me be me with no makeup and sweatpants and a sweatshirt and like, oh my God, this is what she really looks like. Yeah. Um, it made me think about God. It made me think about the people that come to my shows. It made me think about my soldiers. It made me think about God because y'all and them really are everything to me. And the lyrics could apply to anything and to anyone or that entity that is everything to you. And I just found myself bawling because that's a very vulnerable place to be in. For me, someone who's used to working for everything that she has, meaning me, I'm not talking about myself. For somebody like me who's used to working for everything that I have, everything. For someone like me who I don't, I would find myself, uh, one of my favorite songs is Mary Mary when they say what you don't know is when she gets home, gets behind closed doors, makes she hit the floor. What you don't see is she on her knees, and the first thing, and the first thing you ask her, she'll tell you is the God in me. If people only knew how much I prayed, uh, if people really, really only knew how much I prayed, um, and if people really only knew what I thought about myself, because I don't think I've made it yet. We on our way. But God dog my God has been so kind to me and my life has been quite amazing. Quite amazing. And that does not mean that my life has been easy. That's another Naked Truth Thursday, not tonight. But it's still very vulnerable for a strong person. And I know all of y'all on here have someone that you could turn to and say, thank you for being everything to me. While I have to stand over here and be strong and to fight and to keep going and to keep pushing and to keep trying and to keep struggling and to keep sacrificing. Thank you for always being there. For me, my family's always been there from jump. No matter how crazy they thought I was. My family's everything to me. They're part of the reason I still do it. Even in the midst of the weddings and stuff that I've missed and everything else, my family is everything to me. My husband. No matter what that looks like, I never thought that I would get married. Expectations high. But if I did, I knew he had to be something special. Not extravagant, not see, here's the deal. When you know money and rich people in life and beautiful folks, it's kind of hard to impress somebody like me. You got to come a little harder. Your heart got to have a different glow. Okay? Just saying. For those who, when I talked earlier about those guys who were trying to talk to me and they couldn't figure it out, it's because his heart has a different glow. Money ain't going to impress me. I make my own. Whether I got it or I don't, I'm going to work and I'll make my own. And half the time I don't because I'm investing in myself. A pretty face. We all gonna get old someday. So a gorgeous face. I mean, I want to be attracted to you. I gotta be attracted to you. But that pretty stuff, we all gonna get old someday. And for some, faster than others. Those two are the top two things that people tend to fall for, and nothing else matters. Looks and money. What they soul look like, what your spirit, how smart can we talk? Can we talk for a minute? Yeah. So I wrote the song also so that you guys make sure you find somebody that nourishes you. Make sure you find somebody that allows you to be your best self, man or woman. Man or woman. That never asks you to be anything less than what you are. That never asks you to turn it down. Be with the person that's like, I need you to go out there and be great. Because if you're great, I'm great. My house is great. And my kids are great. Can you go be great? So, yeah. And for me, personally, the song is about God. Because my God is everything to me. Everything to me. And next in line to that is my husband. A man who earns his living and who supports the hell out of me. A dominant woman supports the hell out of me. And how I'm finally not afraid to say that he's actually everything to me and that I love him as much as I could possibly say it. I said this at my show on Valentine's Day. I think we as women, we're always wanting, tell me, tell me, tell me. But I think it needs to be reciprocated at times. Why do we think men are machines? I know they're from a different planet, but they need to be fed too, and not just food. So make sure y'all do that too. Y'all got some questions about my opinions? Instagram. What was the writing process like? Interesting question and I'm going to answer it. The writing process for me, I heard the music, right? My boy Deshaun, which I'm going to interview him next Thursday. On next week's Naked Truth Thursday, he'll be on there for me. And I want to make sure I know this too. Even if you're single right now and you don't have that person, feed your damn self. For me, before that came along, it was God who fed me. And I just looked to that higher or whatever, just trying to better myself, better my craft, be a better person. Do those things. Hell, that's why I say, shoot, when I finally got Greg, I was so happy by myself. I had to question, do you really want to do this, Aaron? Because I got to a spot. I had gotten to a place where I was so happy with me. But then here's what I got to say, my extra little nugget. When you get happy with you, it ain't nothing else that can come along to throw you no wolf cookies. When you get happy with you, you do not settle. And then you get that. When you get happy with you, you're cool with you until. And if until never comes, because everybody's story ain't the same, that's cool. At least you'll be happy and ain't putting up with some BS, which is worse. Pick your problems. Loving on yourself, waiting for Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, or putting up with some bullshit just because you want somebody. Don't do it. Feed yourself, edify yourself, put yourself in surroundings that you need to be in that's going to make you flourish. Surround yourself with people and friends. It's not necessarily numbers, it's quality. Surround yourself with people who edify you. Surround yourself with people who encourage you. Surround yourself with people who aren't like doing this to you. just taking little bites off of your soul and off of you. No, no. Surround yourself with people who are pointing to you and not you giving them everything all the doggone time. I said that. What are you getting? If no one's giving you, don't you keep on giving. Give to people who need it. But you know what I'm talking about, that close circle that you call friends and they really ain't friends, or even your family for that matter. We all got to go to heaven by ourselves. Did you hear what I said? Even your family. You got to go to heaven by yourself. So don't be killing yourself trying to please folks that ain't going to get you in heaven. Live this life the way you want to live it and make yourself happy. Glow as bright as you possibly can until, what you say, work out your own salvation. Exactly. So, okay, let's answer. Crystal, I got to talk about our interview Saturday. I got the flyer pulled up, Crystal. I got a 6:57. I see you, Miss Ortiz, for letting me know. Extra time, please. Coming right up. Okay, so yeah, that's what I want to say about that. So because y'all know I will keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going about everything that I got to say. Just find your light. Don't settle for no BS. And if you got somebody that treats you right, keep them. Get rid of your lists, because at the end of the day, and when I say lists, I mean like the unrealistic things. And you know what those are. You know what those are. Don't be settling, of course, no doubt. But when I say a list, I mean like he's got to look like this. He's got to be this. He's got to have this. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. What about your own list? You know what my friend, I have this guy, he's a friend of mine. He always teases me because I said one time, would you date you? Think about it this way. Do you look like somebody's list? Do you get what I'm saying to you? Do you look like somebody else's list? So why in the hell do you have yours? If you don't fit the criteria of somebody else's list, what makes you think? Would you date you? And if your answer is no, you got some work to do. And have fun working on you. Have fun working on you. I used to get everything free when I went out by myself, working on me. Everything would be, I would take myself out on a date and I would have the best times. But work on you. Work on you. Work on you being somebody's list. And then when it comes along, ain't nobody working no more. You're enjoying. But I think that's an honest question to ask yourself. Hell, what do I offer? What do I bring to the table? Don't expect nobody else to come along and work a miracle, and you ain't working a miracle on yourself. Okay, that's all I got to say about that. What did you say? You can ask the universe to send you what you want, but are you ready for them when they show up at the right time? Are you? Well, work on you. No, that's a very real question. That's just like, y'all want to hear something funny? Naked Truth Thursday. This happened on Monday, Valentine's Day. I had a show on Valentine's Day. Y'all want to hear something funny? Really cool, but funny. And this has to do with what you just said, Miss Ortiz. Different subject, same situation. This guy came up to me Monday after I was done performing, and he said, "You are amazing. You're wonderful." And y'all know me, Chatty Cathy. Thank you. Blah, 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 blah. Chatty Cathy. And then finally I said, "What's your name?" He told me his name. And he told me his name. It rang up. It struck a chord. Like, whoa, wait a minute. I know this person. And then I want to answer this question, because I don't went all the way off subject. Squirrels! I went all the way off subject, and I'm going to answer that question. And so it clicked to me what his name was, and I was like, oh, I know you from many years ago. You worked for a record label, a major one, that was supposed to sign me. It never happened. And then I recall leaving the label, but the signing part never happened. But here you are telling me that I'm amazing. Now, we never met in person. So this was our first time meeting in person. And with that being said, timing is everything. Maybe I wasn't ready. Apparently, I wasn't. Maybe there was some. Now, here's the cool thing. The capacity that he works in now is really what I need. Not a record label situation, because I got the exact record label situation now that I desired. But where he works now is exactly what me and my team need. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Do you hear what I'm saying to you? So all that time in between, no matter what it looked like then, oh, boo-hoo, another label didn't sign me. Because I should have been a star. A star. But here he shows up at one of my shows. Someone who was supposed to have signed me to a major label. And now he's in an even better capacity to help right where I need him. I wasn't ready. I had to build up my image. I had to build up my brand. I had to build up my team. I had to build up what I want to sound like. What do I want to look like? Who are you, Aaron, as an artist? Are you confident yet? Are you ready to stand in the middle of the stage as Aaron Stevens and by yourself? Are you ready for those things? Now. And so that's a very, very, very important comment, Miss Ortiz. Are you ready for it when it comes? If you haven't done the work on you yet, maybe not. But it couldn't be better than right now. Lisa said, God puts no at times for something in the future. Absolutely. Absolutely. So don't get discouraged. That's right. Hey, Shantrayan. God's timing. It's always better. It's always better. And y'all know I don't lie. I don't tell you nothing that I don't go through or learn or experience or figure out in my process. So let's answer this question. Huh?
So I can say hi now.
Come. Oh, you didn't change your sex sandwich and sleep shirt. You going to come say hi? Here's my everything to me, y'all. You got to come up here on Facebook. Okay. That's my baby, y'all.
And where's the other one?
Oh, Lord. Y'all, if you see dirty stuff, I've been working. Come here, Leroy. You want to say hi? Oh, no. You want to say hi? Yeah? No? Okay, bye. Pick one. Make it fast. Okay. I've been working. I got my suitcase and everything else. Deeper on here.
What up,
They're all saying hi to you, by the way. And Atina, they all like, yeah, because I talked. You missed it. It was about you, but okay. TikTok. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, Oz. I said, hey, baby. Yeah.
Tell him it was good seeing him and his lovely wife last week.
He can hear you.
It was good seeing you and your lovely wife, sir. And thank you.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's my everything to me. My water, my light, my energy, and my energize and everything else. And when I say those lists, like, put it this way, Greg was nowhere on my list. To be honest, he was almost everything that I possibly would have walked away from. That's another Naked Truth Thursday. But he turned out to be everything that I needed and want. I want him. Don't play with me. Don't girls. I'll fight you for that one. Okay. No. Okay. So what was the writing process like? it came so as I started saying, and the time is far spent. It just goes and goes and goes, and we're talking. So I got the track first from Deshaun, who will be interviewed on next Thursday. Also next Thursday, Blake Aaron. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but I'm going to tell you who he is, and you will know who he is. Blake Aaron mixed and mastered. He's like on the Billboard charts right now, like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. But he mixed and mastered my record for me, and I'm going to interview him too, which is really dope. So stay focused, Aaron. Okay, so but the track was so good, I kept playing the record on repeat. Just the music, the music, the music. And I knew what I wanted. It was perfect. It was exactly what was missing from my album. Because remember, the album is done. And it was just everything. And I couldn't sometimes talking about getting in your own way. I couldn't get my brain to stop listening to the music. And then I was like, this track is too good. I have to do it justice. And with that comment comes pressure. And then when the pressure comes on, you think too much and you start overthinking. And that's what I did. But I have a trusty friend named Belle Johnson, who I started interviewing last Thursday before the Wi-Fi went out. Belle and I have toured with Jennifer Lopez together. We've written for her together, and written for Janet together, and a lot of other stuff. But she knows me. She knows my heart. She knows our story. She knows what's up. Like, she can read me. She got it. And I said, Belle, here. I sent her the track, and then I was like, I want grown and sexy. I want grown. I want grown. I want grown and sexy. I don't want what's current. I need it to feel good. I need it to feel authentic, and I need it to feel good. And Belle hit me back like literally in 5 minutes with a voice note. I was going to play it last Friday, but I still have it. I'm going to make the interview with Belle happen. And so I started playing. She hit me back literally like 5 minutes with a voice note with some melodies and stuff. Yeah, everything. Hers really say, want to hear this? Her said, you're everything to me. And she said, you touch every part of me. But when I got it back, I was like, we need to drill that you're everything into me. We need to drill it. You're everything to me. You're everything to me. You're everything to me. And it began to feel like a praise and worship song. You're everything to me. You're everything to me. You are everything to me. And that's why I was like, no, we're repeating it. Repeat. Drill it. And that's what I did. I took the words, we got together, and she sent me what she had. And then she got lost because Belle be doing commercials and everything else, acting and stuff. And she got Superstar Children. And then but after that, it just poured out. It poured out. And I wrote the lyrics and just kept going. Next thing you know, I sent her a text message. I got it. And so after that jump start, and I got out of my own way, say a prayer. Pew, it came right on out. Yeah, you're everything to me. So simple, but it means so much, man. But another question. Thanks, Calissa. That was a wonderful question. Thank you. Y'all helping me. Is there a music video soon? Yes. We already shot the music video. And I already saw the first edit. And I go on Monday to go do what I do. Y'all know my hands and everything. I can't just let it slide, you know. I mean, I don't want to say let it slide because it's amazing. The footage looks amazing, but I have to go do, and then it's done. So, yeah, I'm going on Monday. So you will have a date for the music video very soon. Great question. What else? When will we get the full album? That depends on how well this single does, which means I need you, everybody here, to go ahead and download this new single. If you can't, I have the link is literally on every post that I've posted, or go to my website, aaronstevensonmusic.com. It's everywhere. Save it. But the album is done. Let's make sure I say that. It's done. And and it's called Cover Girl Uncovered. Cover songs, and it's not, in the words of my dear Janet Jackson, it's my metamorphosis. Cover songs and my original songs. But even the cover songs are done how I would do them. Just like the Never Too Much. It ain't Luther. I love my Luther. But it's how Aaron would have done it. So all the cover songs are You Gotta Be, same way. Ooh, I gotta tell y'all. We performed You Gotta Be for the first time this Saturday. Y'all saw the post at the Valentine's Day concert with Kenny Lattimore and Najee. Me and the girls, Althea and Maria. We performed it. I'm gonna post it. It was beautiful. It was really, really pretty. I'm gonna post it. But yeah, so the album is called Cover Girl Uncovered. Get excited. What else? Ooh. Oh, that's right. Buying the song without the app subscription. You can do it anywhere. It's literally everywhere, Lisa. Amazon, Google Play, Apple, Deezer, Tidal. It's on any of those things. If you even just go Google Aaron Stevens and everything to me, wherever it needs to come up, it'll come up. Save it on Spotify, Pandora. It's everywhere. So you don't even have to download it, but you can save it. I mean, download it. But whatever you got to do, it's there, sister. I promise you it's there. iTunes, Apple Music. What else? What was the mood and ambiance while recording this? Great question. Y'all, you can't see it. My head's in the way, I think. I recorded this song right here. Right there. In this room by myself. Well, even the album, y'all know I recorded myself too. But I can totally hear my growth. Like even to get the best sound out of my voice. My voice can be a little weird to engineer. Again, as I spoke earlier, because it can be a powerhouse and it can be whispery. So pulling out those tones and those little nuances, it was a learning experience, but I've gotten there. And to be honest, I feel like this is my very best vocal performance that I've ever recorded myself in this computer on that microphone out of these speakers. Let's get some sponsorship. Speakers provided by ESI Audio. The microphone is by Neumann. And even all my engineering and recording equipment is by ESI Audio. And I use Logic. And I don't use Pro Tools, I use Logic. But yeah, ESI Audio and a Neumann microphone in this room. So yeah, I knew how to, let's talk about that. And y'all know why I can record myself in this room? Because of my everything to me, Gregory Titus. I've spent so many years making people sound and look amazing and recording vocals for everybody else. And even as a teenager, learning the craft, I knew what to do. I knew, but I never had my own studio until I met that guy. And I came, mind you, Greg does not come from the music industry. Nothing. Ask him to sing. But I came home one day and he was like, babe, oh, y'all want to hear some truth? Want to hear some truth? He came home and he was like, I got this, 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 and this, and this. I found out where it is, and I got the prices, and you're going to go get it. Now, to some people, that may sound weird, because did you hear what I said? He said, you're going to go get it. That's because he knows me. I've never liked owing anybody anything. I've never liked anyone being able to say, yeah, I got that for her. I mean, help, genuine help, and to get to the next level, absolutely. But you know, dudes that you date who like, yeah, she wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for me. I'll pay for this and that. No. Nope. He knows me. But for me, it was more so about the thoughts. It was more so about the time. He knew his partner. You're going to go get it. We're going right now. He found everything that I needed. I went and bought it. We went and picked it up that day. And the guy who's not from the music industry created my studio, built me a desk, connected all of my studio equipment. The very next day, Janet Jackson, we would, I forgot which tour or show it was. We need the vocals recorded, the backgrounds. We need to do some recordings. Okay, because I can now without paying. That is why I say that man is everything to me. And I never would have done that for myself. And I knew how to do it. I know how to record myself, but I never would have gotten my own studio if it wasn't for that push. So that's back to the lyrics of the song. Everything to me. And I know it's not sexy, to be the artist who's married type thing. I don't care. Listen to the song. So yeah, the ambiance and the mood, it felt like my love, Mr. International. I was in such a spiritual place when I recorded the song. That's why I was so soft. It's more than an ocean. You do it for me. Like I was so peaceful. I lit my candles. Can y'all see my candles? Facebook and stuff, they can see my candles. Instagram can't see them. Look, listen, I had my candles lit so that I could calm myself down because I'm a natural energizer bunny. But yeah, calm myself down. And I just sang it. And I was sweet because I meant every word, every phrase, every breath, every bit of air, every nuance. When I got powerful, I wanted you to know that I meant that power right here. And then after I was done, I just kept it on repeat. And I found myself crying. It's a beautiful song. It's simple, but I believe in beauty and simplicity. Lessons learned. I believe in beauty and simplicity because those tend to be the most effective because it seeps into you. So yeah, that was the mood of recording that song. Ooh. Now those other questions about Janet. No, I haven't gotten the call yet. Duran, maybe. That was real quick. I hope you caught that. However, let me tell you what I've got going on. So, can I make this bigger? Let me take myself out of it. I'm here, you guys. I'm here. I was just showing the flyers. That's all. I'm here, y'all. They're like, come back. Now I'm here. Do you see your music career? Oh, And so this Saturday I'll be doing a radio interview, but I'm gonna go live so you guys can join me there. I'll be posting all the information for it. Um, yeah, I'll post it tomorrow after I finish blasting about the single because I want y'all to join us. It's gonna be a really cool interview, and they're really cool people, and they ask a lot of questions. Who knows what they're gonna pull out of me? So I'll be posting about it though. It's this Saturday. Excuse me, my hiccups. So yeah, get excited, y'all. It's a lot going on. A whole lot going on. I'm still here. A couple of other questions, and then oh yeah. Erin, where do you see your music career? Oh, Erin, where do you see your music career in the next 5 years? Honestly, this year, I see everything to me changing my life. I see everything to me opening so many doors and festivals and shows and a tour. That in the next 5 years, may I'll still be doing smooth jazz R&B, but it'll definitely be more crossover pop just because of the acceptance of me. I'm still having to let people know that I'm an artist and for people not to be afraid of the red hair and my energy. But once they get a hold of who I am and what I am and know that I'm actually older than what I look, and I'm saying that for a reason, because people see this red hair and my natural energy and think that I'm some young wild child just trying to jump into some genre. I'm not. I'm old. I love my red hair. I love my natural curls. And I love my natural energy. None of it's going anywhere, but I just want to sing to your soul and to your spirit. Do I see it? So yeah, this year will change my life. So in the next 5 years, I see myself having some movie things. You know what I really want to do? I really want to do a James Bond movie thing if they make a James Bond movie. And I have a song called Bitter End that I feel like is absolutely perfect for it. Okay, anywho, but that's what I see myself in 5 years. Two more albums and doing uh, I won't say a household name, but those who are meant to hear, they will hear. And I'm okay with that. Yes. Okay. What else? Okay. Okay. Is this your favorite song of yours? Technically. Oh no, I adore this song. But the other songs that are going to be in this album, this is going to be my favorite album. All the songs on this album are like bomb. They're eh, uh, how do I say it? Look at me. I'm looking at my computer like, should I play some of it? Mm. Nah, not yet. You will hear them though. Okay. Okay, baby. Okay. Okay. So I I have kept y'all long enough. I want to play the acapella one more time, and in good hopes that you'll listen to the lyrics again. If you haven't pre-saved or pre-ordered it, at midnight it goes live. If you haven't followed the Soldiers page on Facebook, Aaron Stevenson Soldiers, because they're not fans, they're soldiers, SOUL, soul, SOULDIERS. Please follow the Soldiers page. I have kept y'all past the time. I'm stupid excited about this song because it's special. It's absolutely special. And I feel like the world, I think, how do I say this? I think the music is curving towards where I'm going. Like, yours, mine, ours. I could do this for hours. And da, 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 da. Da, 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 your flowers. You know that song? I know that song. All the shrimp and lobster ties. You give me a superpower. Yeah, y'all know that song by Money Long? I think love is trying to come back in again. And I just want to do my part. So, um, yeah, that's what I got to say about that. Thank y'all for being here. Thanks for listening. Pre-order and pre-save the single, And one more time, I'd love for you to do a virtual concert. And when things open up, bring you to Chicago. James, I'd love to come to Chicago. Um, and I'd bring my friend Otley Reed. You know Otley? Otley Reed, saxophone player, James Matz, Chicago. Yes, let's make that happen. Oh, that would make me happy. Chicago and New York are a definite. Oh, everywhere else. And when I post tomorrow, y'all, please, please, please share it. Help me get this word out about this record. And prayerfully, I'll be seeing each of you soon somewhere around the world. But for now, let's get this record and this love out. And here goes one more time the acapella to Everything to Me.
It's more than a notion, you do it for me. I stand on the shoulders of a one-man army. Your heart, it lights a fire in me. You give me more than I ever knew that I needed. Oh, you're everything to me. Oh, you're everything to me. Do you know it? They see me, but I see you. If the world only knew the charm of your power, oh, the magic you do beside me. You guide me, whispering words that ring you.
I love you.
You light me, energize me. Now I'm a rose in full bloom. Oh, you're everything to me. You're everything to me. You're everything to me. Do you everything to me? A ship can't sail without wind. If there's no beginning, there's no end. So if all we have is this life, I thank God we got it right. With you I go to sleep at night, anticipating the sunrise, to look into the dreamy eyes and tell you once again you're mine. You're everything to me. I'll say it over and over again. You're everything to me. Everything to you. Everything to me. Say I'm all that I am, but you are everything to
my
me.
king.
They see me, they see you. If the world only
You're
knew.
everything.
You are everything to me.
You know it.
Oh,
You are.
Good night. See y'all at midnight. Much love, everybody.